correction taking. Just like VDM, Gladiator Vengeance, Gladiator Ceremony. Just like we are taking it upon ourselves to stand against injustice. I want me to understand that we, as a member of the Aloba family by extension, we are standing firm and we know the right thing, and that is the reason why, since they have been doing their own illegal thing, abusing, doing all manner of things, we have never helped them to, we have never joined them to do that. We are learned people and we don't deceive ourselves. Despite the fact that they sent moles into our means, despite the fact that they have paid people and they sent them to come and distract us, it should surprise you, Black Widow, that we are still standing strong. And on this note, I want her to understand one thing, that this DNA of a thing, you did not agree to do it. We forced you into agreeing to do it. Not be you say you. We did, because without the public talking about it, I'm sure by now all your hanky-panky, you will have gone scot-free. But then I want to use this medium also to appreciate the public. So therefore, there is a particular angle that I am looking at, you understand, but I'm not going to say it in the public, so that it doesn't look as though we are teaching them what to do when they are not even smart. You understand? We, on our own end, we are smart people, and it would be very stupid of us to show our own. You understand? There is an angle I'm looking at which we are not going to discuss, so that they don't use it against us. You get, you know, back in the days, in this Justice for Mobile, whenever anything happens, we are always on social media discussing it. And from our discussion, you get, they take it against us, they use it against us. So we have learned our lessons now, right? So anything, just like one thing I'm looking at now, they might want to use to manipulate. We don't go bring and come outside. We don't wise. So thank you so much, everybody. What I have in mind is going to be passed to the right authorities so that they will put it in consideration when they are carrying out the process. Thank you so much, Mr. Gladiator Vengeance. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, General Eastalk. Thank you for all you have been doing for justice. Thank you for standing firm. I want to say this platform is where you can hear your view, is where you can say undiluted truth. It is fire for fire. So I invite everybody. Àti àwọn tó fẹ́ sọ Yorùbá, àtàwọn tí ò fẹ́ sọ Yorùbá, àtàwọn tó fẹ́ sọ Ìgbò, àtàwọn tó fẹ́ sọ Yorùbá, àbí èdèkedè tẹ́ bá fẹ́ sọ, as long as about 3 èèyàn bí méjì mẹ́ta tó gbọ́ èdè ẹni bí, you are all welcome to speak your mind. Do you understand? We are standing firm. We are standing unity. Do you understand? Ẹnìkan sọ ní pé wọ́n ti pa second Jesus. Wọ́n ti dáràn. Wọ́n mọ̀ kó máa rí báyìí. They never thought it to be like this, but it is becoming like this. Do you understand? When the masses, when they realize the kind of power they hold, then these oppressors, they will be very, very scared of them. Do you understand? The masses should stand together. We should stand together against all the social vices, especially when the oppressors are those that waste so much influence in the society, those that are seen to be less privileged. They have to stand together. If you are saying you will not talk, you don't know who may be the one that has been victimized tomorrow. You don't know whose turn it will be tomorrow. So it's better to make sure that we get to the root of these issues now before it is too late. God bless you once again, General Eastalk, for all you do. And then before we go on, I got the information that there is a speculation. Let me say speculation because I've not seen the evidence. That they said Karimo said Wumi and a lawyer that they were calling Naira Marley and his lawyer to allow you. Don't forget, Wumi and a lawyer, they sued Naira Marley into court concerning royalty. Do you understand? That's what we got to know. And now they are calling them that they should settle out of court. And we also hear that Wunmi and her lawyer, they are trying to sell Mohbad catalog. That is the information that is within the public space now. Do you understand? So you people will now realize that this woman called the Black Widow has never mourned Mohbad. Ọkọ̀ òkú mọ́ lórí rárá. In fact, kò rí Mohbad gẹ́gẹ́ bí èèyàn rárá. Kò ṣopó, kò ṣe anything. Ó kàn rí Mohbad gẹ́gẹ́ bí mugun. For the sake of àwọn Yorùbá, ọlẹ́gìn máa sọ Yorùbá yìí o. Ó rí Mohbad gẹ́gẹ́ bí mugun. Ó kàn rí gẹ́gẹ́ bí àlejò. Kò kà sí ọkọ. Kò tú wọn kan lára ẹ̀. Ó kàn wí pé ewúrẹ́ ló kú. So nǹkan tó kan gangan òun ni owó bó ṣe máa gba owó bó ṣe máa gba royalty owó yẹn gangan ni. Ó ti sọ Mohbad di money making machine. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí àwọn kan mọ̀ ẹ́ sọ justice of Mohbad di business. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ló yẹ sọ Mohbad di business. So she's now trying to sell the catalog now. She's trying to sell the catalog. And they are telling Naira Marley to settle out of court concerning the royalty. We need to talk about it so that the whole world will know that one of the motives for Kpai Mohbad was because of his properties. True.
Yes.
Please, it is very important we consider this as we go forward in deliberating over this issue. And for those that said they did not hear the voice notes that I played earlier, when everybody has finished talking here for now, for when we all finish talking, as in when the last person talk, I will play it again before we move to another topic. One thing is certain, Wunmi Omadebanjo will not Kpai Mohbad and inherit his properties. Heaven will not allow that to happen. Nature will not allow that to happen. Posterity will not allow that to happen. Orí ìkúnlẹ̀ abiyamọ, àwọn tó bí Mohbad ní ọjọ́ ìkúnlẹ̀ tí wọ́n làkàkà lé lórí, bàbá ẹ̀ tó ṣe wàhálà lé lórí, kò ní jẹ́ kí irú ẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ láíláí, kó tutọ́ ẹ̀ dànù. Wunmi kò lè pa Mohbad kò tún jèrè ẹ̀, kó jèrè ogún ẹ̀, kò possible. And that is what we are saying. Wunmi must go down for the atrocity he has committed. God bless you all. General Fearless Toyin Peperepe.
Please, can I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, my mommy. Please, I'm at work. Baba me, please, sir. Can I go ahead, please?
Okay. General Toyin Peperepe, give a few minutes, please. God bless you.
Thank you, ma. Thank you, sir. Our dear brother, our main gladiator in justice for Mohbad. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for giving me the chance. I'm not taking it for granted. God bless you all. I would like to add my own coin, my own 2 cents into its place. When we are talking about the DNA, right? Last night, when we are on the Mommy Rich Grace platform, and she told us, and she explained some certain stuff to us, right? Mami ẹ ma, ẹ má bínú ma, ẹ go ahead ma. Torí mo ní break ni. Go ahead ma.
Mo ń ṣeré ni, go ahead. No.
Thank you ma. Love you mama. Thank you for that ma.
Love you too.
Appreciate
Just go ahead.
Yes ma'am. So, and she was telling us about how she's talking with one of our mommies, and and she said she went to God like, God, what is going on? Then God directed her into this Bible, into the Bible, First King, I think chapter 13 or 3, from verses 16 to I think 27. What is the chapter is talking about? The chapter is talking about a 2 prostitutes that had children. One of the 2 prostitutes, the child gave up, and the other one has a living child. The one that a child gave up went to place the dead baby beside the one that is still living, and took the baby that was, that is still living, and take it to her. And at the long run, they went to the king, which is Solomon. They went to him and reported the situation to the king. And when both of them talked, the king now said, go get me a sword. He's going to, parted the kids into 2. The real mother of the child said, oh no, let her have the baby. and the mother of the dead said, kill the baby, divide the baby into two. Now, this is telling us that DNA, thank you, ma. 1 Kings chapter 3, verses 16 to 26. Please, I want everybody to go. If we have time, let's go and read it. So this is telling us that DNA has been in, from ages. And how did they get to know the mother of the child? By the king saying, we're going to divide the child into two. And the mother, that's a motherly love. She said, no, let the baby live, give it to her. She accepted that the one that, passed is us, which the woman was right, that is a real baby. But she want that child to live. Now, are we talking about the DNA? Let me tell you one thing. God is telling us, because before Mommy Rich Grace tells us what that place meant, I read it, I finished it, I read it before they even finished, and I understood, and I said, God is talking to us. That Wunmi, she's a prostitute. God is telling us that, you see, no matter where they go, no matter what they have done or what they want to do concerning this DNA, God is in front. God is at the middle, is at the back. They will not compromise. If they try to compromise, the Lord God Almighty, that we are on this platform, and every other gladiators that are not here, and everyone that believe in this justice for Mohbad, that is standing by Baba Mohbad, that is standing for Mohbad himself, that is asking for what killed this guy, how, what, when, and I want to know the reason behind the death of this guy. God is telling us this. Elofokambale. I am in for everything. This DNA, it will not be compromised. I so much love that chapter, and I still have my Bible. I still have my Bible open to that chapter, and it's still on my table. No, my husband is not going to go to that table. When I go back home after work, I'm still going to read it, because I understand God tells us that he's not going to shame us now. Are we shaking? Shayawa jam. Ayawa ujamin. Ayawa uja. Because our God will never talk. He will never tell us something and tell us sobe. Ọba ayé kan ló lè máa sọ yí pé òun ò sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Nígbà tá a accuse àwọn ẹnìkan, wọ́n deny ìpá òun sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹran ara ni wọ́n, èèyàn táyé ni wọ́n. Ọba kan tó wọ canvas lórí agbádá. Go and try it. Wàá bá Ọlọ́run wájú. Wàá mọ̀ yìí pé Ọlọ́run ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà lẹ́yìn kò kí ń ṣe ṣeré-ṣeré. No be joke. We stand. I'm not shaking, no. I'm not afraid, because internet yìí ó ti la gbogbo wa lóhùn, ó dẹ̀ ti là wá sóhùn to the right part. Ọba tó wọ canvas lórí agbádá, wọn ìbí ìyá ẹ tó wà láyé yẹn, wọn ìbíire lọ tíráyè. Àti wèrè tó bọ́ síta tó wá ń sọ yí pé ó gbàjẹkù, ó gbẹ̀yẹ Samilari, ọmọ àǹtí yìí sí. Àti Samilari o, àti ìwọ tó o bọ́ta o, àtọba tó wà gbádá lórí canvas, kà á kùlù fún gbogbo yín. Una dey craze. Who do you think you can come and cajole here? No, we are not in for this. Ọba tó wà gbádá lórí canvas, bó bá jẹ́ ìwọ lọ́mọ, wàá gbé nǹkan ẹ. And for your information, kò sí property kankan tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ fi ọmọ yẹn kó. Kò sí property kankan tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ fi ọmọ yẹn tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ fi kó. Ìwọ ló kó ẹ tó lọ ti bọ kànga. Problem tiẹ̀ nìyẹn. We don't give a F about you. You see that DNA, It is done now. Please, I beg, no dey shake. Na me be the woman wey read Bible just right now. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the time. Give it to me.
God bless you, Gladiator Alayonimi, for that wonderful submission. God bless you for all you do. General Perempe, are you there?
Can I go ahead, please?
All right, General Naimoli, go on, please. God bless you.
Thank you very much. General Vengeance, General Superb, General Lion Enemy, General Toyin, General Yati 17, Aloba, and all the generals in comment section, generals up on the panel, up on the fence. I say well done. I greet you all. To all those who are here, first of all, again, I'm going to apologize to people for seeing me on the platform and they were angry that I carried them to that platform. Ejo Daddy Jimmy. Yes, in general, Baba Guati, welcome back. I said, let me first of all apologize to everyone here that maybe they saw me on a certain platform and they had to enter that platform because of me. Please, Emma Bino, I'll keep apologizing. Men are no vex. At least we're able to set some records straight and we'll keep setting records straight. Thank you very much. On this note, thank you so much for all that went there because of me. God bless you all. You'll be recognized and appreciated too by God's grace. Where you don't expect people to recognize you, you'll be recognized. You'll be lifted up by God's grace. Amen. On this note, let me just talk on the recording that was played earlier on. I got busy, like I had a call, so I came back. But on that, I've heard the circulation. Initially, when the thing started, they were like, "Oh, go to this person and collect it." There were two people there said, but I wasn't going to go. This is the reason why. I calculated. Why now? Why now did they release that recording? And why is that person's face not showing? Another thing is this: royal people are well brought up. There are things that they will not go out and be talking about anyhow. Because at the end of the day, that person who spoke could be a house help or could be a bribed person from the other camp in order to sell a narrative to the truth justice seekers. And why I'm saying, please, if after now, let us not dwell on it. I beg you all, do not dwell on it. Do not propagate it. Do not let it pass more than that. Let me take you back to the Wunwa's lawyer. Wunwa's lawyer is a TikToker. Wunwa's lawyer is a TikToker. Don't forget, they are listening and they might be looking for every means in order to counter this DNA. Now that message is coming out. If the result, I'm saying probability, allegedly, if the result comes out negative, they say you people had started pushing out a wrong narrative. They had started with a narrative that, oh, Mohbad is the owner of the child. Let them continue with their lies. Leave it. But please do not follow these people to do the same thing. As long as that person's face wasn't showing, and if me, I want to believe that person, someone is saying that is real. If I want to believe this recording, I would like to see the woman show me a childhood picture with the Oba. Show me when they have grown up till current stage that they are related, even with a small clip of video that she should be talking over it. Any sekena tire, kene kare, anti seki, anti sekera, anti shokoro, anti reko, anti reko. You know? Because yes, the voice sounds familiar. It's like Wunwa's voice in a way, if you listen well. The voice go yato si Wunwa ko. In it. When I was listening to it, I'm sorry, I like working with facts and reality. That video, when it moved around, there's no face. They blurred it. Why? If you know you want to speak the truth and spill it. And inside that recording, what that person said is this. Please, if you listen to it on your own, what the person is saying is, what if? It's not that they have ascertained. What if? It's more or less like a rumor. So please, let's not dwell on it. It's not an ascertained word. The person is sounding like a coached Karimat. Like someone Karimat coached. You know, Karimat, she wants to tell you she's telling you evidence. She go, they talk with koro. She will not go straight to the point. she will not hit the nail on the head. Then she will not say, just the way, Bukky Jesse joked with her, played her stuff when she will say, oh, Karimot confessed, Ipe Taloni baby. What did she say? She denied it. She said, did I say it's not Skinny that owns it? I only played the music. Why would you go ahead and say I said that? Let us be careful. On the other recording that will become that you said, oh, is about to be played, blah, blah, blah. Tony played it and, but we analyzed on it and talked on it. Let's be realistic. This is another game they are coming with again. They've seen that people are already debunking Koloyin, fly more. They are coming with another stock. So earlier on, Tony first said something that there was a platform she went to. They were saying, she asked us the question that, did any true justice seeker say that DNA is not a motive? We all said no. Because we all have been saying it is a motive. This is the reason why we said it is a motive. Baba said, and I quote, not only Baba, so many people, there were testimony by spending that Mohbad and this lady had a fight over that child paternity, over the credibility. And that is why we said, and Baba in his words said, they told him, it was after Mohbad Akpai that his eyes opened. And he said, when Ale Lokpa Mohbad, and Tabada Tisha DNA, I will be able to say any bye Lokpa. Reason he said it is this. If the DNA comes out and the child is from Mohbad, if the DNA comes out and the child is not Mohbad's, he will not be able to say, okay, any bye anymore suspects, any bye Loje. Why? Because let's not forget, even Mohbad have said it, the father knows a lot about him, he discussed with him, and even those people around him might have told him that Mohbad have been suspecting some people. Let's not forget, there is a song out there, so many people have labeled her that she had things to do with the Malian people. So many people that they have tagged that with, they've tagged that with even the same guy that was petitioned, the OTP guy. You understand? So many people have tagged her with different people, and the father can just say, okay, boy, I'll just come. Mori your kotoa lori bed or Mori any Timo suspect. This is who I'm suspecting, and they try to work with her. So the father said, "Ma shaking." That is what makes it a motive. There was a fight because of this child, and that was why. During the fight, during the argument, or whatever it is, Mohbad died. Let's not throw that away. It is a motive, which it is legit for a DNA to be done. It wasn't long, I wanted you all to understand something. They are coming with this narrative that we are saying DNA is not a motive, that it is about property. All of a sudden, they are beginning to release a talk. Karimo saying on that same platform that this recording that you played is coming from. Why is it there? I'm sorry, I'm not. So I think that person should also be careful what comes out of their platform. Filter what you want to share, because people respect you. I respect you. That's why sometimes I go on your platform. The moment I stop respecting you, I cut you off. That is me. I'm sorry. But for now, I'm still respecting you. Be careful what you let them push out, because you have a lot of views. You have views on Facebook and also on TikTok and any other place you are using. So be careful. Filter what they bring to your platform. Now, let me say why I said this other one is also going to be a dead on arrival for me. And I will not promote it on my own platform. And wherever I go to, I will also not promote it. I will discredit it. Based on this, they have been trying to push the narrative that Baba is fighting for property, not because he wants to know the identity and save this child's identity. That's the message they've been pushing out there. The man is saying, okay, fine, he's my son. But the public are saying this. Can we do this? Because this is my son's child. Let it now show that, okay, Okoshebe. You understand? Let us now see. Let tests come out and say that. But when we start promoting and pushing this and say, no, you cannot take over the property. We must fight for the property. Blah, 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 blah. Please, I said something under my live today. That Karimot, take this. Baba said, and I quote on his live video, let Karimot call me. If you need my number, contact anyone. They'll give you my number. Those who have my number, please release my number to Karimot. Why didn't she do that? If she had done that, she sent every other evidence to the legal team that this is what they are planning. That's someone who is seeking justice. That's someone who is ready to fight with you. That's someone who is ready to help with the case. You don't go on TikTok. When you have done that, then you can come and blab. For now, I'm not taking your word. Because what you're trying to do is push the narrative to the public that the father is seeking money. That is the narrative you're trying to push out there. The father is after property, royalties, and it's not about the DNA. And we know how their lawyer is. The lawyer can always talk anyhow. We told the people that the father is on this thing. Go on so blog. You will see the father's people, the people he pays. Because the father doesn't pay us. We are seeking truth and just. Some of us, a lot of us are here. We're not asking for funds. Rather, we are investing data. You born here, you born there all the time. In order to make this case a beautiful and a successful one, and everyone have a justice. So please, let's be careful. This is it. Even Naira Marley said he has locked the accounts till the family come. Not even Wunwo. And then Wunwo, if we remember, Bukky Jesse said it earlier around January, February. That's letting you know that I've been following this matter. Earlier January or February, saying Wunwo sued what's this person's name? Naira Marley, and she made Adura also part of this thing in order to sue Naira Marley to get Mohbad's royalty, allegedly, right? And now Naira Marley said he's not going to respond to it until the family of Mohbad itself. If Naira Marley didn't recognize her as a family and is recognizing and saying when the case is over, let the legit family come, I will let it be. I'm ready. We also heard Mohbad's manager said it, the Sheyi, whatever her name is, said she has also locked under immunization funds as well till all this thing is brought to light. Everything have been kept. If you have this evidence, go tell them this is what they are trying to do. Negotiate outside the court, and this is what they plan to do. Please give it to the legal team, because if we keep speaking here, all they are going to do is this: distract us by carrying people that would insult the child. What they are trying to do is this: they are trying to play a game so that you be in your emotions, you cuss at the child, you cuss at the royal man, and when you cuss at them, they come again. They haven't had mouth in a while since May. Please don't give them that. Don't give them. Let them remain in the latrine where they belong. They are pained. Let them remain pained. Let them remain pained. So please do not give them that credibility. Don't give them that room. They will come with different things. Please, before you play, before you promote, before you speak ill of any of these people, ask for God's wisdom. It's going to direct your path. That's all I have to say. Thank you very much. I mute.
Thank you, General Nemoli, for that wonderful submission. I said it was all a distraction. We are not moved by what was being said in that audio concerning somebody's whatever they were doing. What we were able to get from that video was the fact that Wunmi had been very, very unfaithful. Do you understand? And concerning the issue of catalog, just like you said, we are not going to give it any special attention. Do you understand? Because Baba has said it without missing words, that his own interest is to find out what took the life of Mohbad away. And the issue about property, is secondary. Do you understand? So all the attentions will be directed to what led to the untimely demise of Ilerolu Aloba, not to the property. Aboaba on your property here. So thank you once again, General Nemoli. God bless you for all you do. Gladiator Yebabagua, are you there, please?
Yes, I am here. Good afternoon, our dear General. I celebrate all the generals here. Good afternoon, Superb Mom, Alayomi, Nehimoli, Grandma 87, and Aloba. All the gladiators in the comment section, good afternoon. Everyone on the FYP, I salute you all. To all the gladiators that have spoken before me, good afternoon. I may not be able to put my thoughts out here like I would really want to, like accordingly, but I will say it. And I'm sure everyone here understands very well. They'll be able to assimilate whatever I am going to say. First and foremost, I want to say thank you once again to Mr. Vengeance for all that you do for this cause. And to everyone out there who are supporting this cause, whose name are not public, the unsung heroes, I celebrate every one of you. May God continue to reward you. I celebrate Mr. Aloba, the father of the deceased, for his forthrightness, for his consistent commitment to this cause, and for continuing despite intimidation, suppressions, bullying, abuses. I say thank you to you, Baba Aloba, for standing strong. We'll continue to work side by side with you. I would like, I can't see Toyin Peperempe here, is unfortunately, but that's fine. I want to say that, but going by that voice note that came out yesterday, for me, it is a dead on arrival voice note. We should not take any notice of it. It doesn't hold any water. After 10 months, 11 months, you're just coming up to speak. And what did you just say? What you said does not really make sense, Mommy Risika. It doesn't make sense at all, and it's not going to fly. It is not going to fly. DNA is a must. And I want to say here that even if the DNA comes back positive, personally, I would say no, because there's a lot of manipulations are probably going on. And they thought they are smarter, that was why they accepted. But then, people are a lot smarter. Nobody is, I think nobody should think they are a monopoly of sense. Everyone has got their own sense, and everyone has approach to how we manage things. Positive, negative, fingers crossed. Just be at alert. Let us continue to be at alert. That is by the side on the DNA. I want to go on the invite by Berekete to Gurexi. Was it 2 days ago? Yeah, 2 days ago. May I use this opportunity to say thank you very, very much to the ordinary presidents of Berekete radio station, Ordinary Ahmed Issa, for speaking up at the time that you did. If Berekete has not come into this case at that time he did, we probably would still not be where we are. No one knows, because he was the one who exposed the whole kind of worms. We'll continue to remain grateful to you, to Ordinary President. We say thank you for what you did, for what you are doing, and what you continue to do. Someone said you're no longer on this case, but you came out 2 days ago and say you're still interested in it. And I was glad that Gurexi owned up to who he is and corrected those lies. Told you we are still coming back. I say thank you to you, sir. May God give you a complete healing. May you continue to be strong. We rely on you. We rely on God Almighty that yes, we will get justice for Ileri Olua. That is that. I want to talk about, unfortunately, I may not have because this guy is very good at, how do you say, threatening people. May I just say generally that this guy was,
Just a minute, Gladiator, Yeyeva.
Sir.
Yeah, we are going to dedicate a segment for that useless guy.
All right, sir. Okay, I agree with you, sir.
I can't do. I'm a dedicated segment.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
sir. All right, thank you. Thank you very much for your support. Then may I say again about the catalog? I just listened to it. I am, with no disrespect to Lady K. Lady K, you are a woman of your own class. I salute you for everything you do, but I'm not a fan of your principles. I'm not a fan of your value. If you have evidences, please, you know what to do with them. You don't use them for content. And these are this is one of the great areas I do not support, that I do not like about you. I do not hate you as a person, but I could have reservations about you. I want to say that Lady K, it does not hold water. If you are sure that this is very useful and this catalog of a thing is truth, you know what to do with it. You don't bring it onto TikTok and start making a mess of it. You know how delicate, you know how important it is. And I don't think Naira Marley will fall for this cheap thing if actually it is happened or it has happened. Ejo, mo fẹ́ sọ, whoever negotiates this catalog, you negotiate debt. Debt is what you've negotiated. I tell you the truth. So don't even go near it, because it is not your property. It is not your property. Don't go near it. And the Lady Olua, I don't think has given you or gave you the right to do it while he was alive. Don't even go there. We've not gotten there yet. We are still starting. Please, we want to know what pied the Lady Olua and how did he pied. We want to know why the police are sweeping evidences under the carpet. We want to know what they did with all the evidences that people gave to them. A lot of people gave the Nigerian police evidences at the beginning of this fight. What have they done with it? All the forensic evidences, they've messed up with it. We want to know what they did with the Nigerian police. Thank you, everyone. I'll mute for now. I'll come back again when I have to. Thank you, sir.
There's something I want to quickly say before I mute again. Sorry, thank you very much, Mami Yeye Babakwa. I want to say something. Someone was saying, oh, they know the person is a video. Yes, it's a video, but they made it blurred. But I need you to all to understand something about social media. Someone can create or someone can be in an account and push out a narrative, delete that account. That's what I'm saying. Did our faith, our relationship in time past show with the royal man? And we all should understand that royal people, they don't talk anyhow. Then it will be advised to anybody who tries to buy the property of a case that is still being investigated. It's more or less like you're an accomplice. Yes. It is more or less like you're an accomplice, because they will rob you. So be careful not to buy. Please, don't buy. I'm advising you. If you know anybody who is related to who wants to buy, do not negotiate, I beg in God's name, because they will rob you. It will be more or less like you know about it. That is why you were able to buy at certain amount. Your part of the plot in order to be able to buy off, because you see the person as a competitor already. So I will advise you, please, do not buy. There is investigation on it. And you're tampering with every form of investigating evidence. So be careful. Be careful. Don't be desperate. Don't get yourself involved, though. That's all I have to say. So till when that woman shows royal saying they there, and even they make record with the royal, now we believe. Our wise our clear for you, so that we are just only we say we should just give you people just few minutes fame, and that's it. You will not get us. That's it. After then, we've trashed it, but we'll keep it for future reference in case you understand. Evidence is that. Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much once again, General Nemoli. I said it before. We took what we think are essential in that audio recording or whatever, and there are facts that are not debatable that we took from that recording. Wunmi is unfaithful. Wunmi is a distributed commodity. Wunmi cannot keep to one man. And also the Oba was also part of the depositors. Those facts, that's what we took from it. It is not even about because of the audio. We knew all these facts even before the audio came up. We knew all these facts.
So it was just like solidifying what we already knew. Do you understand? So, but the issue of Sam Larry, we are not really buying it so much. But what we were able to get was the fact that I've mentioned earlier. So God bless all of you once again. General Tony Peperepe, are you there? If you are there, can you unmute and speak to us before I go to General Yeti 70? Okay, General Yeti 70, can you speak to us, please? God bless you. Okay, in the absence of General Yeti 70 or Gladiator Yeti 70, Gladiator Aloba, are you there? All right. Superb, are you there, Gladiator Superb?
Yeah, I'm here.
Thank you. God bless you.
Can I quickly make my commission?
Okay, I called you. I thought you were in there. Go on, please.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everybody. Our gladiators and our generals. We continue to move forward. To me, if you are not for Baba Mohbad, I don't know about anybody, but diggy diggy in sunshine, in the rain, whatever season coming, we are here, and the justice, we will get it. We will not leave. We are not moving. We are not moving. We are not moving. This justice we are seeking for, we will get it, no matter what. Let them continue. You know, when they approve the autopsy and the toxicology, they came up with so many series of narrative just to, you know, to take us off the track so that the toxicology and the autopsy will not do it. Let these people, let this particular person and one particular person and the other person, let them meet. We will get the justice within one day. Let them meet. By the time they see themselves, they will see. They will let them just meet. They took them to Abuja. They took 4 hours from there. They did all sorts of things just for us to forget about the toxicology and autopsy. They are now, immediately I heard the voice note yesterday. I mean, I'm not moved with those tactics. I said it to myself that this thing cannot see the day. We should not just help them to promote it, because the person that sent it now, people will be liking, they will be seeing it, they will be liking, they will be showing, they will be getting more views. All those things, we should not just talk about it, because they are not. If they want to prove it themselves, they should go and take their babies. It's not. In fact, we don't. They should not even take it. We want to do this. We will do the DNA so that tomorrow or next tomorrow nobody will come again and say we forgot. We are doing it, and let them hear. We will do it here in Nigeria. We will do it abroad. All those doctors, all those hospitals, they want to carry it out. They should hear us now. You do nonsense, we'll give you back to back. We will call you out. You know, Barakata said it day before yesterday that they should give out the name of those pathologists that carried out those things on our general's body. We have to call them out. We will call them out. We will drag them like I pass my neighbor generator till they lose their pin, till they lose their credibility here and abroad, anywhere. Let us continue to tell them now. Let them hear now that you do nonsense with that DNA, you go down for it. I'm saying it, and we are going to say, I'm saying it again. There is no how. With all their tactics, we know the end results, but we won't say it. We need the black and the real hard copy. That is what we need. But for us, for some people, we already know where the result is teaching towards. So let's just remain calm. These people, we should not give them any content to speak about. They are the one crying about now. We are relaxing, because this is our own town to put one of the two we should put it up on the stool and relax ourselves. We should be expecting the thought mob. I knew Breketa is not out of this game. I knew, because there is nothing for Baba to go and be sitting at Abuja. What is it? What will he be doing there? Nothing to discuss about. When we have the results, Baba will take the result back to Abuja, and it too will continue our case from there. Nothing to discuss for now. Nothing. You know, the man was just saying everything as if he didn't know anything about it. But to me, between me and you, this man knew so much about it. He only called so that the people should know, because he said he listened to those people that want to make money. They want to make cheap coins out of all those useless turkey, the gari, sugar, what are they calling themselves? They are making nonsense from social media, making people just to create content. All of them now, if they don't abuse Baba, they can't get content, they can't get lion, they can't get anything. It's the Baba that is feeding them. Mohbad already fed them before. Is Baba is the one feeding them right now. Is Baba Aloba himself is the one feeding them now. Is the one feeding them now. Is the one feeding them right now. They are feeding on Baba's name. You know, this time around, if they don't talk about Baba, they cannot be popular. They will only have 2 viewers, 2 this thing on their platform. The moment they mention Baba, they start dragging. So the moment they mention Baba's name, you will see many people on their platform, they start dragging him. Let them continue. Awafin Sonrani, artificial so artificial para. He's not even looking at your side. You know, the man now, you need to see the way he's bouncing in the Lord. That is how he's going to mash out by the time he get justice for the dear son. And I know he will get the justice. Justice is right behind us. We will get the justice. The justice we will get. So, my people, we don't need to drag anything with them. We don't need to drag anything with them. They are already on the floor. Wọ́n ti wà ńlẹ̀ nílẹ̀ ni wọ́n ti ṣẹ̀sín. Wọ́n ti gbọ́ ẹ máa ṣẹ̀sín àwọ̀rò. Wọ́n ti ṣẹ̀sín àwọ̀rò. Òun ni wọ́n ń ṣe lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. We don't want to care. We don't even care. Anybody tó bá lọ́mọ àwọn ló mọ̀. Tá bá ti ṣe DNA test àti ṣe. So ẹni tó bó bá wọ ẹni tó lọ́mọ kó lọ ṣe nǹkan tó bá wù. Ṣùgbọ́n all of you planning, Naira Marley, listen to us here now. Listen to us here. We knew where you were before. We knew where you were before. But now, if you like, it's none of our business. Go and write it down. Everything that belongs to Mohbad, the next of kin to Mohbad, the person that father Mohbad is Joseph Aloba. If you want to all the property that belongs to that boy, you have to submit it. And the right, let me say about Ben, you will submit gbogbo ẹ̀ sí. Òun ló father nǹkan ẹ̀, okó díẹ̀ ló fi bímọ ẹ̀ bá bí. Wùmí wọn de ìjọ tán dẹ̀ bí Mohbad wọn circumcise orúkọ ẹ̀, wọn circumcise ẹ̀ sára manhood ọmọ yẹn, wọn circumcise ẹ̀ sí. So all of you kẹ́tẹ́ tí yín kẹ́ gbọ́ dáadáa, everything that belongs to that boy tẹ́ rò pé ti jẹ mọ́lẹ̀, you will formit gbogbo ẹ̀ ni. Kan lọ jẹ́ kan mọ̀, kan lọ gbọ́. That is just it. Justice for Mohbad, no retreat, no surrender. We will get the justice.
Thank you very much, Gladiator Aloba. One thing is certain, and this is what I always remind people. No one can stop the justice of Mohbad, not even devil himself. Iṣẹ́ t'Ọlọ́run ti parí ni justice for Mohbad. And then the way God is doing everything, He's doing it, let's say, He's doing it stepwisely. Do you understand? He's doing it at his own pace, at his own pace, so that nobody will take the glory for themselves, for himself or for herself. So it's a work that God has completed. We are only grateful that God is using us. Do you understand? If any of us decides to gba bode lónìí, Ọlọ́run á tún gbé àwọn ẹlòmíì dìde. So those of us that are standing on the path of justice, let us be careful. Let us stand firm. Let us really stand firm with the truth. Don't let us compromise at any point. And let us believe in God that all the intimidations, everything will fail. All the molestation, everything will fail. All their antics, everything will fail. All their gimmicks, the money will fail them. Let us have that in our mind. Because God has never failed. And He will not fail with justice for Mohbad. God bless you once again. Gladiator Aloba. General Toyin, are you there? Please, unmute your mic and speak to us. General if you are there. Okay, in the absence of General Gladiator 70, are you back now? Okay, it seems you are not there too. Gladiator Superb, are you there, please? Can you speak to us, please?
I'm here. Good afternoon, everyone. God bless our struggle for justice for Mohbad. Everything that I wanted to say has been, all points have been noted here. I'm just going to emphasize on the process of conducting the DNA by the court. It should be free and fair. San Shitu, we look up to you as an officer in the corridor of justice. Please don't lose your guard. Remember the antecedent of the state in this case. Remember the state that brought us to where we are today. Please don't trust 100% in the capacity of the court to single-handedly handle this. Please, else they will fuck you up, they will destroy all of your efforts, they will bring to you that result that you never imagine will happen. In Nigeria, anything can happen. Sanshitu, don't lose your guard. Make sure that all your T's are crossed and all your I's are dotted. Don't fall for any antics and hanky-panky. I could remember on one platform somebody was saying that he knows somebody that works in Panti, and that person said the king regularly attends Panti concerning this case, and that is why we are here. Remember, Sanshitu, that these people, they did not freely come to agreement. Remember how they boasted on Baba Mohbad and said she will not do DNA, and all of a sudden, why are they agreeing to it? If they could do this kind of sudden agreement, then you know that it's like hand is touching hand, maybe at the other end of the court, the back end of the court. Don't lose your guard. Remember how hard it took you to trash all of their autopsy and whatever rotten package they brought concerning the death of Mohbad. Don't let them bring you to a hard conclusion again. You have tried this far. Odumosu have tried this far. They have gone this way. Please, link in with Odumosu and make this thing to be free and fair. Ensure you are there. You are there. If you are not there, make your people be there. Let this thing be free and fair. I don't want to talk much about all of these things that are happening recently, the voice note and everything. But to me, I feel it is like a vapor from their heat from the other hand. If they are not feeling the heat, they will not be sending one Resika to come and make something of a voice note. If they are not feeling the heat, Mommy J, Karima will not be bringing rumors to say she wants to sell one catalog. They are feeling the heat, but nevertheless, that's not our problem. That's their fucking problem. But we are focused on the fact that we want this DNA process to be free and fair. Satisfy that conscience of yours. Odumosu, Santishu, linking together. Fear God. Your work has been great concerning this case. Finish it up. Don't let this process deviate from the path of fairness and justice. Let it be sure that you are sure that I was there, because you have the right to be there. The court attendants, the court officers has right to be there. Anything handled by the court is not solely by the court. It should be handled in the presence of parties. Ensure you are there in person. Ensure reps are there in person to see the lab tech do these things, to see samples collected in your face. Don't send one errand hungry boy to go and get it, and he will branch on the way and change the sample. Remember, in this same case, in the court, how you brought out information to say that the police got Mohbad sample and they kept it for days, for 6 weeks, before they now transported it to where they wanted to transport it to. And those people kept it for months. That same thing that happened before will happen again if you allow them. Don't give them a hint. Back to back, bumper to bumper, you follow them up. The king is not relenting, he's not resting. And it's true. That's what the Bible says. There is no peace for the wicked. He's not resting. He's not resting. They have their games. Wumi is just like a puppet in the hand of this master Malinda. And when they are done with her, they're going to finish her up and throw her in the bin. They are using this girl to destroy and to obtain and to do all of what they are doing. They planted her ab initio in the hands of this boy. She used juju to blind him and even sang it in his song. No be Kayamata, no be your matter. Because he is drunk with the jazz. They finished him up using this girl. And they are still using this girl to pack his things. We don't care. But everything that they are trying to do, we know. We know it's not Wumi per se. We know it's some people that are using Wumi to do this thing. It is a dark part of Nigeria. That is why the president is quiet. And that is why Sanwo-Olu is shaking. Shaking. Just one simple question. Is Mohbad the first person to die? Is Mohbad the first person to die? You will follow him. You will follow him if you don't do justice. Your children will follow him if you don't do justice in this case. Please, Shitu, I have come again to beg you. Because you are the only light in which we see hope coming from. The other lawyer too, Odumosu, we thank you for how far you have done. Please don't relent. Link him together and make things happen. Make your work come out. Make that day you were called to bar. Let it become visible to everybody. You, in this case, you are going to make history for yourselves. History will never forget you people. For every cases you have handled in Nigeria, this is the most profound. And this is the one that will put your feet in the sand of time. Nobody will ever forget these two lawyers. Nobody in Nigeria will reference your children to come. This is a landmine in this profession. This is exactly the reason why you were called to bar. This is exactly the reason why God has created you people to become officers of justice. I mean, from the time immemorial, even before you were formed in your mother's womb, this is the reason why you are created on planet Earth. And you fail. You fail. You fail, you fail us, you fail yourself, you fail your generations, you fail God that has created you. And you make it in this case, your generation will make it. And nobody will ever, forget you people for the good things you have done. Remember Awolowo. Up till now, how we remember him. Remember all the real, pure, great men in Africa. How we remember them. This is how you people will be remembered. Opportunity comes in this life but once. Hold fast. This line of justice, this case of DNA must be free and fair. Be sure that you were there and you saw it done, saw the samples being guided jealously till the result came out in your presence. Don't trust anybody. Don't trust the lab tech. Don't trust the judge of the corona. Don't trust them. Trust only yourself in this case, and ensure all the T's are crossed, the I's are dotted. I am using my energy positively to ensure that I shout, I use my voice for this particular, because this is what we are waiting for. It will be a shame if this boy that does not even look an inch of the Alobas come out to be positive DNA for Mohbad. It will be a shame, because in Nigeria anything can happen, and that is what the Oba is looking at to do. That is why he's running helter skelter. That is why he's not resting. That is why he's sending Warren to break voices and do everything they want to do. And that is why Karima is there in these guys seeking justice. She's not seeking justice for anything. She's a two-faced human being. Because I am trying to understand at what point did Karima repented? You, Karima. You, at what point did you repent? You were there all the way with this girl. You never for once gave her good advice. Even after she accomplished all she was sent to do, you were there to back her up, to lie, white and black. Apart from the fact that she lied on Baba Mohbad, she was even saying they want to kill my sister. They want to kill my. She went again to kneel down and say, Sanwo-Olu's wife should come and help because they want to kill. Who is killing your sister? A perpetual liar, a wicked person. You are part of those that made Wunmi what she is today. Every one of you are together and the same. But that's not my concern, because your trouble is beyond me. It's enormous. It's your fucking generational problem. But my concern is this DNA must not be manipulated. It must still be that result that it should be. Without DNA, we can see that obviously they don't. If this boy doesn't look an inch of this one. Look at the facial, the face of this of Mohbad and the face of the baby. He has a long forehead. Then Mohbad has hair in front of his forehead. He has open teeth. Mohbad doesn't have open teeth. The boy's mouth is toothy, too much big teeth and gums. And Mohbad has nice sets. The skin color not the same. I can't even find anyhow. At least there should be a little bit of resemblance. Maybe the skin texture, but the boy's skin texture is not even the same as the father's, the supposed father. Instead, he's looking too much like all the men in the community, looking like the king, looking like the Oba. Looking like the policeman, the gatesman, every other man that have contributed to this, composition of. So it's true if Mr. Aloba Joseph Aloba comes to the conclusion that Keton Nilewa. Yeah, that's a logical conclusion. So our focus now should be DNA processing must be free and fair. Free and fair, that is what we want. We are so scared in this kind of country that we are. We don't trust the government. We don't. We know the governor is the friend of the president. The president is the friend of the Oba. The Oba is the friend of Naramali. The Naramali is the friend of Samulari. And these people, they hang out together. So possibly, even the corona herself. She could even be maybe the daughter of one of the royals in Ikorodu, and who's maybe her father is a friend of this Gushi. So it could be something. Those people, they are entertained, they are linked, they are helping each other at the back end. I don't mind him. He's looking for justice for his son. He will never get it. We will help you to deviate. We will help you to turn things, to twist things, and ensure we don't deliver justice. We'll just make it look like we are doing it. Now look at it recently in the news. The government is full of surprises. What kind of surprise is it that they have concluded the investigation of Mohbad? They are going to start prosecution soon. Am I dreaming? Is it still in this same allow me laugh. Anything can happen. God will punish that person that said that. God will punish the police and the newscaster and whoever, every joint effort to announce that kind of thing. It will not be well with their generation. Nothing that happened to Mohbad will happen to them. Evil country, demonic, devilish government. I want were gbogbo. Now you people will go out and line up in the sun saying you want to vote. Vote for who? Mad people. Mad people everywhere. That you are even voting, and the mad people you are voting into power. They are so heartless. Heartless. They don't care. If we stay here and shout, they don't care. How can you conclude that you are going to start prosecution for a case that you have not even started to, investigate? No investigation whatsoever. And you want to prosecute who? Who? Is it the cockroaches or the rats or what? Wumi, the first suspect, is there selling out everything. Like we heard, she sold out the house in Lekki and she's going to sell a catalog now. She's even pregnant for another man. And you are telling us you want to start prosecuting who? You will prosecute your father and your mother. If you don't bring Wumi to prosecution, you will prosecute your father and your mother. Evil country. It's so pathetic the way they are turning things. They don't have any conscience whatsoever. And I will say something. Either they do the right thing or the wrong thing. Karma will catch up with you people. It's not something for long. Back to back. Just the way you do it, you get it. Immediately. You do it, you get it. Karma will catch up with you. You will keep still being exposed and ashamed. And you will do anything you do wrong will turn wrong for you immediately. And as you do it, you get it. Mark my words. Every one of you that is in this cartel together, every one of you that is trying to upturn justice in Mohbad, as you do it, you get it. I'm not going to beg you. You, that king, I'm going to say this strictly to you. You will not find rest. I'm telling you, keep moving around. Keep moving around. And that is how it will be for you. Because that's what the Bible says. There is no peace for the wicked. You will not rest. I'm not going to tell you to do the right thing. I will not tell you to do the right thing, but keep moving around, doing the wrong thing, and that is where you will perish. Continue, that's for you. Then you, Sanwo-Olu, you keep drying up in that state house where you are. You will never have peace. You will continue to dry up. Okay? No peace for the wicked until you come out to do the right thing. And if you don't, it will be an opportunity lost in your life. You will never find opportunity to undo your wrong until you perish. And that's for you. And you, Nigerian police in Lagos State, whosoever, maybe you are the third IPO or DPO or whatever, 2 gone down now. Now, if you like, don't do the right thing. Okay? Don't do the right thing. And then you will end suddenly in that your wrong act. Continue like that. And you people will just get it back to back. It's not something that you will leave for your children to suffer. You will suffer it now. We will see it. Thank you all for this opportunity. I'll just say for that. Thank you all my truth
Please, 1
loving
minute,
panelists. And thank
please.
you, our commenters.
I want to say something. I want to say something in reference to Madam Superb. Please, can I go ahead? I want to read and explain something. Can I go ahead, please?
All right, go
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Ma'am Superb, I agree. A lot of people have been going with this narrative that they're about to prosecute. I keep reading it, and I think the day we analyzed it on my life, it's not. I think some people picked some of our analysis on our life and went to push a wrong narrative. So on the live that they were reading on, I think it was April when they first brought out this press release about the toxicology autopsy, that the result is out. And in that press release, allegedly it's been stated that an anonymous officer whose identity was being hidden said that the result is with them. And now it's time for the police to continue their investigation and the government to prosecute the people. You understand? So in our analysis, when we're talking about it, I said, okay, that was when we were analyzing the part that the second day on the 22nd that they said the toxicology result is out. They have a copy. A copy is also with the magistrate at the magistrate in Korodi. Excuse me. So when we're analyzing it, we're only analyzing on this stuff, saying it means that there's a correct result that is stating that is not inconclusive per se. That means the prosecution is meant to even happen in that reading, which you will agree with me when it says government should prosecute after they've seen the result. This is what should go on. But Mamilo Ranger made us understand something. That can we remember that they said that they should go further and do the test. Even Sanshitu asked the pathologist that, did you go further and do the test that NMS suggested? That's the GCMC, or the GSMC or GCMS. That did they go further to do that? Maybe that is that result that they went to do. But I want to take you all back to 21st of October, and I want to read this. And I might be wrong, but please, I feel that they have not said they want to prosecute yet. They are still asking to buy more time. And what the message is saying is that let's make sure that this case is well investigated. So I'm going to read the same press release. Some of these moles, I think, are the ones behind this, sending a wrong signal. Please let me read it to you all. It says, Mobad, right? Lagos government to begin prosecution, explains delay. In this headline, it's more or less like Lagos government is meant to have maybe they are meant to have begin prosecution, but now they are explaining the delay, why they haven't done it. Explains delay. Please, let's go ahead and read further. Sorry, please, hold on. I think it's my network. Let me refresh the page so I read it for you. Because while you were talking about it, I read it. Please, just a moment. I don't know what's wrong with my network. The thing is blurred. Okay, so yes, let me read. It says, the Lagos State government is set to commence trial into the death of the superstar rapper and songwriter known as Mobad 1 year after. The Lagos State Attorney General of Justice disclosed this on Monday at a press briefing ahead of the upcoming strategic stakeholders meeting and commemoration of his first year in office held at the ministry's conference room, Alausa, Ikeja. According to Pedro, on Mobad's case, I agree there has been delay, and the delay is born out of time taken for investigation. Forensic analysis, toxicology, all these are part of the investigation. And I think what we should learn is that as far as criminal offenses are concerned, there is no status of limitation. So it is better to have complete full proof. So is this part I picked, right? So it is better to have complete full proof investigation that can lead at least to a conviction of a case that is presented before a court than to hush and rush to court. Hush and rush to court. It is the same people complaining on this part too, I picked here. He said it is the same people complaining about the delay that will be the same people to say the man was brought to court after 1 week, was discharged and acquitted just because the investigation had not been concluded. If the investigation has not been concluded, it is better for us to be patient in this part here too. But I can tell you, the toxicology report from the United States has been received for long now and is with the coroner, and we also have a copy. But I understand that the family member of Mohbad have also requested the coroner to hold on, that they also wanted to conduct their independent forensic analysis. However, this should not stop us now that the report is out. Now that the report is out, I am sure if the legal advice was not out last week, it should be out this week. And those to be prosecuted will be prosecuted based on available evidence. That's the position about Mohbad's case. It's not a deliberate delay. Had the Lagos Forensic Laboratory on the island, had the Lagos Forensic Laboratory on the island not been destroyed during the NSAS protest, the case would have ended by now. We would not have had cause to send the report outside the country to analyze. We would not have had cause to send the report outside the country for analysis because we had the facility here then. It is not cheap to do such analysis. In the US, it runs into thousands of dollars to get it done. As for Mohbad's case, as far as we are concerned, justice would be done. Then they talked about Mohbad's death, blah, 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 despite the official autopsy intended to shed light on the circumstance. Okay, yeah, let me go on this line here. So it says, this is it. Recall that Mohbad's death on September 12, 2023, initially reported as natural causes, has been met by skepticism and a public clamor for a deeper investigation. Another part here. Despite an official autopsy intended to shed light on the circumstances of his demise, the report has sparked further debate, casting long shadows over his family, friends, associates, and the broader Nigerian music community. The official autopsy, which was meant to serve as a definitive account, instead became a counterpiece of controversy. Critics argued that its findings did not align with the symptoms and conditions leading to Mohbad's death. Accusations of mishandling and a lack of transparency have been levied against the authorities, prompting the Lagos state government to initiate a coroner's inquest, which eventually ordered a second autopsy. And we haven't heard about the second autopsy. So that's why I'm saying that, how is it possible? I've not finished reading, but how is it possible to now prosecute when they haven't read the second autopsy and they not be, because even the autopsy they brought in came inconclusive and people are speaking ill about it. Even the testimony of Darosha saying Mohbad was algomotis, he was second stage of PI, and algomotis second stage of PI happens between 24 hours to 48 hours after death. So how is that possible that the Nigerian one is coming with, or should I say the America, is coming with time of death, Tuesday the 12th, 3:30 p.m. So I'm just saying that I don't think they can in any way say they want to. Do you understand from this write-up? So I think they were just trying to say, okay, We know we are meant to have granted it, but we will need to bring out this our own results, the father's results, and further investigation and prosecute those that are found guilty.
You are just thinking it rightly because your mind is you have a moralistic mind. But truly, what they have written is what they intend to do. So you are just trying to think rightly for them. But let's face the facts here. What they have written is what they want to do. Can't we call them out for this bullshit that they have written?
Gladiator, superb. This is what I would say. A government.
Can I say something, please?
Let me
just
finish reading this one. Let me finish reading. Let me read this part, please. Sorry. In the aftermath of Mohbad's death, his family and close associates have been embroiled in a bitter dispute over accountability. The search for answers has seen fingers pointed in multiple directions. Now, this is the word, multiple directions, from alleged negligence by medical professionals to possible foul play within Mohbad's inner circle. This blame game has compounded the family's suffering and further complicated the process of coming to terms of their loss. Law enforcement, blah blah blah. Okay. Well, yeah, I maybe like Ma'am Superb says. Well, I would take it that yes, maybe I'm trying to be moral about them, and I want to believe they are moral as well because they said they have different results, and we haven't heard it.
Point black evil people. They have said it in what you just read that they are going to start prosecuting. When they have not even, they have not even picked up the suspect. Who are they going to prosecute?
Gladiator, superb.
We need to dissect all of what you have just said. Now we need to go back and start calling these people out. Let them be ashamed for what they have written.
Yes, we don't even need to.
Nonsense.
We don't need to argue it out. We don't need to argue over that. The Lagos State government, they are
it's a shame.
They are shameless, they are irresponsible, they are bloodsuckers.
They are part of the Wumi gang.
They are bloodsuckers. They lack sympathy and they lack respect for human life.
15 policemen.
Yes, they are not to be trusted in any way.
So how do we trust the corona?
I cannot even.
Fake DNA.
I cannot even trust them with my fowl. I cannot trust Lagos State government with my fowl, let alone human being's life. They are so useless. They are very, very useless. They are chiefs of Confucians. They are Confucianists. So we cannot even hold them by their words. They don't have a honor. They don't have. They are dishonored people. They should be ashamed of themselves. All this trash they are trying to say. What nonsense prosecution? What second autopsy? Where did you send the body part to again? Are you talking about the autopsy of Baba Aloba? Is that what you are calling the second autopsy? Or you have taken another mobile sample? They are very shameless. I don't even want us to be discussing about them. They are failures. They have failed in that civic duty, in that responsibility that has been placed on their shoulder as the governor and government of Lagos State. They have failed. Those guys are useless. They are enemies of nature. They are evil. Those in that Lagos State parliament or whatever they call themselves, the Lagos State authority, the custodians of law in Lagos State, they are evil. They are evil in capital letters. God shall punish them.
The lawyer must be sure that he is there
God
when they are going
punish
to do
them in double
the
fold.
court approved DNA.
God
The
shall punish
lawyer
them.
must be there.
Can I say something?
They have to be there.
Please.
They shouldn't trust the corona.
Yes.
Absolutely. For
Thank
the
you, God
corona
bless
himself is a suspect.
Thank you. General Tony Beperepe should be the one speaking, but Gladiator Longeja, you can just chip in.
I just want to say one or two things to Neymoli at the reading. What they read, though, that me, I think I understand. Is not saying they want to start prosecution. It's like a story so far. To me, I'm not saying correct. It's the way I reason it. Like, this is where we are coming from.
That place again, so that you don't infer from it. It is black and white. Read it again. Let her hear, so that you don't infer from it.
There's no point reading it again. According to what they said, they were talking as if they were ready to prosecute. That was the way they said
To
it.
me, I just
And it
say
must be out
something.
of
I
their
say
mind.
the way me I see it too, because English is vast. To me, the way I see it, because I read it more than 2, 3 times,
Mm.
and I did not see where they said they want to start prosecuting. They
Said
say,
it's here now.
hold on, Madam Superb. Hold on. Hold on. Let me finish what I'm saying. The way you see it is different from way other people see it. I say English is vast. I said the way I see it is that there's someone telling me stories so far, where we are coming from, where we are and where we are going. I'm not saying they will not prosecute. And they themselves cannot just come out from anywhere and say they want to prosecute. Reason is that their results come out inconclusive. Are they going to prosecute on that inconclusive result? You see, we are all emotional, but when we listen and listen intensively, we will understand where they are going. I've talked to someone on this, and what I'm saying is that you come to inquest with an inconclusive result, and the last inquest before it was cut short, we heard lawyer Amin San Wahab Shitu asking or saying that when you say that there's court in someone's hand, there's that. How can a result now come? There was fight, there was court. How can a result come inconclusive? And then the people in that inquest say something that it's a take home to me, that okay, how do you preserve this body specimen? It boiled out down that this specimen self, they were not even sure if it is Mohbad. How will they now go and prosecute? All of us are here. We are all human. We think. We are following this case intentionally. Now, this man just say to me, generality of what is happening in Lagos State is in that paper. But punch, I say punch. And I mean, put Mohbad name in it. This Mohbad case, we have not even opened chapter 1. We are just trying to clear the grass, because when you bring a result to all of us now and tell us it's inconclusive, and you want to prosecute inconclusive, why the father has a result that have not been read, and you are the one that give them this permission to go and do it. Why I'm saying all this is that me, I don't want to get myself wrong. I want to be sure of what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing and what I read. I don't think they want to start prosecution. We are still going to that inquest.
Better.
All these people they brought that we did not interview, we are still going to interview them. So let us be patient. Supermom, I know me, you are not as emotional as I am, but I want to read. When they read it here, I sit down in my house too. I open it and be reading my own English one after the other to understand what that passage means. And to me, that is what I see. They are not prosecuting immediately. Thank you.